Hello everyone, very good morning to all of you. Welcome to the Officers Adda 24/7, the special session of your BRBL subject in the English medium language. Those candidates who are new in this session, the selection batch is going on. So if you want to enroll in the selection batch, then you will get the brief notes of each subject plus mock paper and the questions of each chapter from the module of your syllabus. So if you want to crack your CAIIB exam in the first attempt, so you have to enroll in the new selection batch that is already started from 3rd of April. Okay, and right now we are doing the summary of the act and exam oriented question. So in the previous class we have done the transfer of property, some questions, and now some questions are remaining. So first of all we will do that question, and then after we will start the new act, that is Right to Information Act 2005. Okay, now first of all let's do the remaining question of your TP Act. The first question is that fill in the blanks, because I think at Friday we have started the TP Act, we have completed the summary of the act and questions also, but the questions are also remaining. So first of all we will do that question. Number one question is, a lease for agriculture or manufacturing purpose can be terminated by lessor and lessee by giving how many days of notice? 6 months or 15 days? Yes, class. First one. This is very important question and it's a very easy one also. You know, 8 a.m. session is very important, especially April session, because we are just doing the summary of the act and summary is very much important. Yes, class. The first question is, in the lease. Lease means that we are giving perpetually the possession to another person. So if the lease is of agriculture and manufacturing purpose, that is terminated by lessor lessee by giving how many month or days notice? So for that question, class, the right answer is that is 6 months. It's a legal fact, you have to know. So lessor and lessee have to give 6 month notice if they want to terminate the lease. Okay, now the memorandum recording the mortgage by deposit of title deed does not require registration or stamping. Devashi sir, 15 days when the year is, when month to month lease is there. Devashi sir, please listen. In the lease, when it is for month to month na, then 15 days notice. But if the lease is above above 1 year, okay, so in that case, sir, the lease period for the termination must be 6 months. Okay, please remember these two wordings. Now class, the second one is in the equitable mortgage. Does not require what? Registration or stamping. This is very important. So we have already done. Arey Baba, Devasi sir, very silly question. You are giving me the wrong answer. In deposit of title deed, we does not require registration, na? Arey Baba, registration, Pavan sir. Deposit of title deeds, that is equitable mortgage. In equitable mortgage we have learned no need to register. Why? Because it is already a written document. Baba, why are you giving wrong answer? Devashi sir, Pavan Mishra sir, huh? It's a very simple one. Okay, let's do next one. The essential of valid equitable mortgage are debt, deposit of title deed and dash. Equitable mortgage, C1. Equitable mortgage, a very good question is that. अरे बाबा काहे नहीं पता है देवासी सर? मैम तो अभी क्या करे? देवासी सर, आई थिंक आप पेड बैच में हैं, राइट ना? देवाशी सर, आर यू इन द पेड बैच in bilingual language or in English medium? Are you? If you are in the paid batch na, reply kabhi galat aa hi nahi sakta. See, Samrina Natarajan ma'am is in paid batch. She had given the right answer. देवासी सर पता नहीं है, ऐसा एग्जाम में नहीं करेंगे ना, एग्जाम में करिएगा तो भाई नहीं क्रैक कर पाएंगे, ठीक है? इट्स ओके। अब गलत हो गया देवासी सर, आइंदा गलत नहीं होना चाहिए। यहाँ यूट्यूब में क्वेश्चन कराने का बेसिक पर्पस यही है, द बेसिक पर्पस of doing question is only that you will not incorrect in the future. That's it. Okay, please keep it in mind. Yeah. Essential of valid equitable mortgage are the debt, deposit of the title deed and intention as security, because if we are depositing this title deed, it means there is an intention as security. This title deed is basically the intention that we want money and we want to keep it as a mortgage. So intention as security is the right answer here. Okay. Sam Tube sir, ruler banking or elective paper, whatever the elective paper is, there will be no live class. There will be no live class, sir. Only the recorded session will be available for the elective paper. Sham Tube 55, whatever you are. Now, in the case of accession in the mortgage property, accession means increase. Where mortgagee is in possession of mortgage property, the mortgagee is dash to the accession. Dash. Entitled or not entitled? Yes, class. Hanji class, the property is in the hand of, yes, Natarajan ma'am, the property is in the hand of mortgagee. It means the possession of property is in the hand of mortgagee. If there is a accession, accession means to increase. Accession means increase in the mortgage property. So that mortgagee is entitled or not entitled. Excellent, Devashi sir. Now you are right. This is entitled. Okay, good. The mortgager, while lawfully in possession of mortgage property, shall have dash to make lease. The mortgager, which while lawfully in possession of mortgage property shall have dash to make the lease. Power or no power to make the lease? Because immovable property we cannot transfer from one place to another place. No, Sham 255 sir and ma'am, there is total recording classes of your ruler backing. Okay, just Sham sir, if you just want to complaint regarding this one, so support@adda247.com. Just mail here, okay, Sham sir. Otherwise, there's a total recording classes of their ruler banking or all the elective paper. Hanji class, what will be the right answer for last one? A mortgager, while lawfully in possession of mortgage property, can he is power to lease that property or not? Exactly. So the right answer for this one is he have a power. Good. Excellent class. Okay. He have a power. Excellent. Next. Again, two questions are there. The first question is the power of sale without intervention of the court is given to the mortgagee in the case of what? Power of sale without intervention of the court in equitable mortgage, in English mortgage, in simple mortgage, or in usufructuary mortgage. Tell me class, what will be the right answer? What will be the right answer? The power of sale without intervention of the court. In usufructuary, we cannot, mortgagee cannot sell because mortgagee can use the rent and profit. In simple mortgage, court intervention is required, right? In equitable mortgage, deed is there, okay? But in English mortgage, this is the right answer. English mortgage. Without intervention of the court, the mortgagee have right to sell the property. So B is the right answer. Exactly. B. Virender sir. Excellent. Virender Chauhan sir. Okay. B will be the right answer in English mortgage. Because in each question now you will just understand so many things. Okay, because in equitable, I think these 2 points are clear. Equitable mortgage, why not? Because in equitable mortgage, we are just giving the title deed. So first of all, we have to take the possession of the property na in equitable mortgage, and then after we will apply for the sale. So in equitable, first possession we have to acquire, and then after the sale will be there. Okay, good. Now, a lease of an agriculture manufacturing is deemed to be lease for, yeah, second one, a lease for agriculture, whether it is year to year lease, month to month lease, week to week, or with infinite period. Very good question. A very good question is there. Virender sir A, Sam sir B. It's a A, agriculture. It should be year to year lease. Understand this one, sir. Agriculture, if you say about agriculture now, the lease must be year to year. And for termination, sir, 6 month required. For termination, 6 month required. Okay. And suppose if any lease of month to month now, so in that case, if the lease is of month to month, then 15 days notice is required. So the question can become in that form. Okay, that's great. Now class, now we are going to start a new act of the summary, that is Right to Information Act 2005. This session is very much important, in which we are doing the summary of the act. So we have done Indian contract, we have done partnership, sales of good, company act and TP act. So we have done 5 act in which complete summary and questions. Right? Natarajan man, Pavan sir, Virender sir, if you have seen all the session, so we have done 5 fact, and right now we are going to start the right to information. So right to information, first of all we will do the summary, and then after we will do the question. Okay, now see, right to information. Right to Information Act, access to information under the control of public authority to the citizen. Citizen means we the people. So we people have right to access the information from the public authority. Okay, a very first point that is written. The act aim at promoting the transparency and accountability in the working of every public authority and containing the corruption. As we know that we are the people, we are the free citizen of India. We are living in a democratic country. So democratic country means we can, if we are choosing the people, member of parliament, so it means we have a right that we can ask any question from the government. Right now, we can ask any question from the government. So if the government will reply, public authority always comes under government. So if the public authority is replying us, it means there is a transparent between government and people. The act was brought in stage of 15 June 2005, 12 October itna. Okay. The Chief Public Information Officer and the Central Assistant Public Information Officer are appointed by the public authority. If I'm saying public authority, so in public authority there is a designation of Chief Public Information Officer and Central Assistant Public Information Officer. So these are appointed by the public authority. It means they have to give information if the people will ask. The central government constitute Central Information Commission, and state government will appoint the State Information Commission. What is commission? Commission is a group of people. Commission is a group of people. RTI Act is applicable to the bank and other institution also owned and controlled by the government. C class. We cannot ask any information from the private entity, because private entity, they are doing work according to their own thinking. The private one wants money, but the government company wants welfare of the people. So that's why we can ask the information from the people, from the public authority. Okay, we can ask the information from the public authority. So this RTI Act will be applicable to the bank and other institution owned and controlled by government. So it is basically not from the private bank. This provide exemption. Exemptions means every information we cannot ask class. Exemption means exception. We cannot ask any information from the public authority. Suppose if any information is related to the confidential matter, can we ask? The answer is no. We cannot ask the confidential information from the public authority also, from the bank also. Okay. The next one is, so RTI provides for exemption from disclosure of information in respect of the certain information including commercial confidential trade secret. We cannot ask. The exemption is also available to the bank if the disclosure of information is likely to harm the competitive position of the bank itself. It means class, just like we can just vote for the member, but we cannot vote anyone. The name that is attached in the list now, we can only appoint that person. So same thing if we talk about the this one. If we just want the information, so we cannot get all the information. Suppose Pawan sir, if I just come into your office, okay, and I just say that I want sir the account of Virender Chauhan sir. He is my friend. So can you give me his information? Pawan sir, can you give me his information regarding this one? Tell me. The answer will be no. Okay. The bank or other institution cannot disclose the information of the other customers. Next, the right to information. What is written next? The right to information, okay, gives right of every citizen. Every citizen means citizen of people, not other, not the foreign people, to seek information from public authority. He need not give reason for requesting the information. It suppose if I just ask any question from the State Bank of India, because State Bank of India comes under the government, so the state government cannot ask ki Nikita ma'am, why are you asking this question? No, the public authority cannot ask any question. Okay, the public authority cannot ask any question that Nikita ma'am, why you want this information? No, he need not give reason for requesting the information. Every public authority is required to display the specified information about the organization, employees, and continue to update the information periodically. That's it. हेलो मैडम, रोल लाइव क्लासेस नहीं है क्या? सरोज बैंकर मैम, इलेक्टिव पेपर के लाइव क्लासेस नहीं है मैम. जितने भी इलेक्टिव पेपर्स हैं सबके रिकॉर्डेड सेशन किया गया है. आप रिकॉर्डेड सेशन देख सकते हैं. ओके सरोज बैंकर मैम. नाउ every public authority is required to designate one or more official as the central public information officer at its branch. At district level, central assistant public information officer. It means public authority. Under the public authority, there are so many designation of the people that will give information if you ask any. Okay. The central assistant public information officer are required to receive request for information and forward same to the central public information officer within 5 days of the receipt. That is very, very much important. If what is this? The central assistant public information officer. This is the one designation. Okay, are required to receive the request for information and forward same to the central public. It is CAPIO. They will request for information to the central public information officer within 5 days. This is important. Within 5 days. This can be come in the form of question class. Okay, because this is important. This point is important. That's why I'm saying you this summary of this act is very, very much important. Next, the last slide of today's topic. The fees has been prescribed both for the application and for the cost of furnishing information. Information have to be received within 30 days. Again, important point. Suppose if we ask any question from public authority, they have to give information within 30 days. Within 30 days, they have to give information. Where requests involve disclosure of information furnished by a third party, the central public information intend to disclose, it shall within 5 days of the receipt of request communication writing to the third party his intention to disclose. The third party has right to make representation. That is basically 5 days of information. This point is important. What is this? Where requests involve disclosure of information furnished by the third party. Third party means, suppose public authority is there. This is third party. Suppose public authority is bank. Some work is related to, some work is doing by the third party to for the bank. Okay. So in that case, where request involves disclosure of information furnished by the third party. Suppose we can ask question from here right now from public authority, but suppose if the question involve, okay, if the question involve in which third party have to give the information, third party, okay, suppose this is Nikita ma'am. So in that case, where request involve disclosure of information furnished by third party, the central public information intend to disclose, he shall within 5 days of the receipt of request communicate it to the third party. It means when the question will come here, the public authority will, he shall within 5 days of the receipt of request communicate in writing to the third party of the intention to disclose. So within 5 days he will communicate to the third party, and the third party have make the representation. So this is very important. Okay, this is very important. So third party means that's work for the public authority. The act provide right to appeal to the officer senior in the rank of the Central Public Information Commissioner against non-disclosure or decision of disclose the third party information. It means if third party will not give the information, we have a right to appeal in that act also. We have a right to appeal in that case also. Further appeal lies to the Central Information Commission. The appeal have to be filed within 90 days. This is again important. The appeal have to be filed within 90 days. An appeal lies to the Central Information Commission. 2 points very much important. So today we have just done so many important things. Appeal can lies to the Central Information Commission and appeal within 90 days. That's it. So class, this is all for today's class. So tomorrow we will do the questions of RTI. Okay. So that's all for today's class. Have a nice day. And if you are new in this session, do not forget, if you are new in this session, do not forget to enroll in the new batch of your CAIIB, that is selection batch. After that, we will just launch the small batch. So CAIIB 2023, and this is your English medium selection batch. Click on this one, okay, and click buy now and apply the coupon code Y391. Click on apply. You can see 80% discount is there. 4799 is the exact price of this batch. So that's all for today's class. Have a nice day. Thank you so much, Pavan sir.